Okay, so protocols I introduce to a lot of people, because a lot of people go and get tested for anything. It's too much hard work. They want the easy fix solution. Fair enough. And a lot of times that's even going to work. So even applying awesome flawless nutrition is going to work on the body. You've just got to listen to your body. So you need to make sure how you go to the bathroom is key, even if it is natural. You know, because these days natural food is contaminated, and even organic food is. You know, nothing's clean. The amount of stuff that comes down from our atmosphere, it is black. You know, all the sulfur, it's crap. So, and you can actually get MSM, the sulfur stuff, the like salt stuff you can have, which is really good to clean out the body. Or you can have lots of green vegetables, and that's where sulfur is in a lot of the green vegetables, or just vegetables in general. But, you know, high fat, high protein is usually always a must. It's important. You want to make sure that everything is rotated in those areas. Now you can live off proteins and fats for quite a while. That's easy done. People just don't always do that. Some people will say if you want an extreme crash course diet, try it for a couple of days. Some people cannot sleep because the body needs some form of a carb or sugar to prevent gluconeogenesis, things like this, the breakdown of the body. The body will want to convert something, because there's nothing in the liver, so the body's got to pull it from somewhere and break it down to feed the brain to keep it going. So you need to avoid stuff like that. So that's what I say to people, like, and the limbic system, the amygdala cortex, like that area, the amount of glucose that needs to keep functioning going, and even the rest of the part is huge. So protein varieties, lots of fats. Now, especially now the fish oil stuff, probably really needs to be a very expensive brand like Metagenics, you know, where it's extremely concentrated, where you need low dose, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's, you know, you could have to that a couple of capsules to literally a handful of what you buy from the chemist. Now, don't even bother buying the ones from the chemist. If you want to get ciguatera poisoning and get a lot of heavy metals quick, go for it. So flaxseed, extra virgin olive oil. Now, the olive oil, if it tastes on the front part of the tongue, if it tastes like butter, and then it tastes like pepper at the, tastes like pepper and then it tastes like butter at the back of the tongue, good quality, and then really good antioxidants. So different flavors tell different things to the body. Oils sometimes are a bit rich, so I actually use the spray, which works a lot better for me. Different types of veggies, always, for sure. Mix it up, salads, you know, fruits, carbs, you know, rice, beans, you know, fruits. You're just going to have to experiment with everything. Otherwise this video will go on and on forever, and I tend to talk a lot. But you've got to experiment with it all. As long as it's introduced and your body's adapted to it, then you can experiment with more. It's very hard to wean out bad food and change your mindset and everything else when you put in too many things that are chemically altered. Now, a big thing as well that decreases a lot of cravings, sure, lots of veggies, but also fats. Very important. Now, the other big thing you can use is L-glutamine. I was saying this to someone else recently. I always say to people, but it extremely works for nearly every individual, because L-glutamine, your body uses so much of it to heal and seal your gut and intestinal tract, feeding lots of cells, basically, on the walls. And it helps it's massively involved in brain chemistry function, hugely anxiety, depression, GABA, and sleep patterns, mood. It's actually very good for detoxifying the body, helping transport potassium around the body, so even your electrolytes. I've stopped there. And essential for decreasing cravings, massively, and sugar cravings, huge. You know, so some people have protocols where they have, it all varies, but anywhere from 10 to even 50 grams of L-glutamine, even 3 times a day. You know, sometimes I will have, and that's the thing, if you eat so well, because a lot of things in the soil these days are malnourished, so sometimes you have to take concentrated stuff. But the same again, don't buy cheap and nasty, buy more expensive, and you're always going to be safer. There's just a little insight into all that stuff. I hope that helps. All the best.